guys, so today I'm going to be doing yet another chit chat and get ready with me video, and today I'm going to be telling you about my weird experiences with going to psychics. So let's just get into this. You guys know the drill. I do my makeup, we chat. Also, I want to mention something. I'm not wearing a bra, but I'm looking pretty boobylicious if I do say so myself. Are you guys ready for it? Sponsored portion of the video. Company by the name of, ow, I just hit myself in the face. Silly Bee Intimate sent me this bra, and it is, I will guys show you a clip. It looks like something you could potentially eat. It looks like chicken cutlets that are just like attached to each other. When I first got it in the package, I was really confused. I was like, what is this? But when they reached out to me, I was like, I kind of want them to send me this because I am the kind of person, like, I hate bras. I think bras are satanic. They have been created by the devil and pushed on women to wear against their own will. So when they said that they wanted to send me this, I said, that's great. I get companies emailing me about cat litter, lamps. Like, no, I'm sorry, like I can't support that on my channel. Like, that's just weird. But this was something that I actually really felt like I needed, and I feel like a lot of women do need, especially if you've got something that has a very plunging neckline, something that is backless and you don't want to be showing your bra straps. These particular bras you can buy at certain stores for really, really cheap, and I have done that before. And what usually ends up happening is that they don't hold your boobs up properly, and then they end up just like falling off because they're not sticky enough, because like the adhesive sucks. But I gotta say, these are awesome. I feel like it's something that Kylie Jenner would use because her boobs always look like bam in your face. You could never think that I'm getting this much support from just like a thing that you tape onto your boobs, and the adhesive is really sticky but it's not uncomfortable. And I don't know, I just really, really like it. I got it in the cup size C. If I could have maybe gone like one size bigger, I would have. I don't know, because then maybe it would show too much. If you guys want more information on Silly Bee Intimates, as well as like a discount code and all that, that'll all be in the description box below. So go check that out once you're finished watching this video. But let's move on to the main topic, which is my experience with psychics. So I've been to psychics many times in my life. I usually go whenever I'm in a crossroads and I feel like I need answers to something, like what should I have for breakfast tomorrow? Should I have eggs? Should I have a breakfast burrito? Should I have waffles? Should I have a Pop-Tart? I don't know. Like, the first time I ever went to go see a psychic was actually not a real psychic. It was my English teacher in high school, and she claimed to be a palm reader, and she told me this one day, and I was like, wow, I need you to read my palm like right now. And I actually made her stop class and give me a palm reading in front of everybody. And she told me, but just by looking at my palm, that I would live a very long life. And everything she told me was really good. She said that I'd be really successful and that I'd be very like creatively driven and all of that, which is pretty typical. I'm a pretty creative person. I went to an acting high school, so she could have just like BS that stuff anyways. And then she told me what every 17-year-old girl has on her mind. Am I gonna fall in love? Am I gonna marry Justin Bieber? She told me that although I will be successful, I will be very unsuccessful in my love life. I will live a pretty lonely and romantically depressing life. Yep, my English teacher told me that. I had to go see my counselor after that incident. Fast forward a couple years later, I'm at college and I'm hanging out with my Irish friend. Me and him were hanging out, walking around the city one day, and we saw like a psychic place, and it was like $60 for a tarot card reading. So we walked inside and we're like, hey, can we get like a reading for the both of us? So we both walk in and we pay the $60. Well, he paid the $60. We walk in, sit down with this lady, and the moment that we sit down, she asks him to leave. So he's like, oh, what the hell? I just paid $60 and you're already asking me to leave? Like, I thought this was supposed to be the both of us. But he ended up getting out of the room, and the lady looks at me with like this really stern look on her face, and she's like, okay, we need to talk. I'm just like, oh my god, like, am I dying? She told me that I have a love curse on me, and I'm just like, what the heck are you talking about, woman? Like, I just wanted you to tell me like what I'm gonna be when I grow up, and like if I'm gonna have like 2 or 3 kids. And then hold up, wait for it. The lady is like, oh, well, I can get rid of the love curse for you. I'm like, okay, can you like sprinkle some magic fairy dust on me and like make it go away, because it's like really annoying. She tells me that I had to pay her like $500 to get rid of this love curse, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm good. I'll get back to you. Because I really have been wanting to buy a new Michael Kors. And Michael Kors, love curse, Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Michael Kors. Third time I went to a psychic was about 2 months after my father passed away. I had already set up to go meet with a psychic that was like actually legitimate, that knew my father, but I was really impatient and we set a date that was like really far ahead in the future. So I was like, I need to go now, and I was like driving down the street and I saw this like psychic place. So I pulled into the parking lot and I walk in and the lady sits down with me immediately. I really just went there because I wanted to channel my father. I wanted to talk to my dad. I wanted to get closure on that whole experience because, as you know, like my dad and I, before he passed away, we left off on like a really, really bad foot. But I didn't want to tell her that. I kind of wanted to quiz her a little bit. Well, unfortunately, she didn't mention anything. She told me that as I walked in through the door, she felt a spirit following me, but she never mentioned that spirit like being my father or anything. Also, around that time, I was like on a break from my then boyfriend, and she told me that I needed to get back together with him, that he was my soulmate, and that she could potentially help me get back together with him. And she also told me that I have a love curse on me, and that is why none of my relationships are working, but she will help me get back together with this guy, which, okay, honestly, you guys know who this guy is. He's like my most recent like serious relationship. He's also Ron in my book. You know, I did like an interview with him on my channel. Like, you guys have heard of him. He's the one that moved me to California. After seeing the psychic and everything, I ended up getting back together with him, but regrettably so, and I wish I didn't. I felt like that psychic really, really, really steered me in the wrong direction because I was like kind of moving on, but then she like made me convinced that I was supposed to be with him, and I wish I didn't listen to her because we did end up breaking up anyways, and he's most definitely not my soulmate. And at this point, I'm really thinking, okay, this is like the third person that has told me that I have a love curse on me. Like, it is quite possible that I have this love curse on me and that I need to do something about it, and if I don't, I'm probably gonna end up with like, I don't know, a potato. But I like potatoes. And then the final time that I went to go see a psychic was somebody that my father knew. The only downside of that is because like she knew my dad, so of course she was gonna know certain things about me. But at that point in time, she didn't know that I was moving to California, and she did pull out the tarot cards and tell me that she saw the sun setting in the west and something about that, and that I had something to do with the West Coast, which was true. I did end up going to the West Coast. I ended up living in Los Angeles, but the one thing that she didn't predict is how unhappy I would be in Los Angeles. But maybe she didn't say that because she felt like I needed to move there to like experience it for myself. And hold on, I have to sneeze. Oh my god, that feels so good. Then she also told me that I was gonna find my soulmate soon, and that it was gonna be someone who was like my best friend, and that she like saw the both of us like being together and being really happy. And she told me that he was like European. That's pretty broad. A lot of people are European. That could have just been anybody. And then one thing she told me that I found to be like extremely, extremely accurate. She told me that I was going to basically work for myself, and it would be something that had to do with the internet, which is mostly every job nowadays, now that I think of it. But it actually kind of did end up being true because, you know, this is kind of like my part-time job now, since I'm making videos like every single day of the week. Now that I'm single, and I have been single for over a year, I do sometimes wonder, is there a love curse on me? So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to my pretty crazy and weird psychic experiences. This is my makeup look. Ta-da! This is pretty much what I wear on like an every other day basis. It's just like my go-to look. I feel like it's really flattering, very natural. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video and to subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to check out Silly Bee Intimates. They're really awesome, and I really love this bra. Like, seriously, my boobs be on fleek in this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!